training their guys into.
Just past the glove of Borden and a leadoff single by Carter.
You know, into how to. You got to put an A swing on it.
Runner in motion, skied on the infield. Jenkins up the line, drifting towards the mound. He makes the grab. Bounce to second. Squaring, Borden fires to Fry at second.
Stays on the outer parts of the plate.
Laced into right by Izio. Inning stays alive, first and second for the Buccaneers. And the 3-2 is cut on and flown into right center. Hall flips the hips, and he ranges over to make the grab and retire the side. Streaks on one club. Chops it in the hole. Flag down by Basler. Off balance throw, comes in on a hop, and it bounces away. And he'll take his base on 4.
Tries to do too much.
Smacks that instead into the gap in left center. Borden hustles around from third. He'll score. It's an RBI for Drew Compton.
My best to really track the ball.
Goes upstairs and swings and misses. So from 2-0, D'Elia. Blocked. Runner takes off from first, and Reed swipes second without a throw.
Fastball, you got to really stay inside that pitch.
And instead, Fry drops the bat. Grounded to second. Knocked down by Mills. The full spin. He retires Gonzalez at first, but he drives home the run.
On first base or second base, he's going to get more fastballs because of the speed. Without him, he's going to get more off speed.
Oh.
There already are changes coming as far as
punched into center by Basler, and Hall runs it down, 1 out.
Changes that are on the way, but I think there will be more.
Ball is blasted deep into left by Sepkowski toward the foul pole, and that is inside the pole, a home run. Sepkowski launching the first pitch, and Charleston Southern is on the board by McGuire, and the 2-2 is flown into right center. Has some carry on it, but Hall has a beat on it. 2 away.
Been a great game to watch so far.
Yeah, from to hang high into shallow right. Borden fighting the glare, pulls it in.
Have similar path.
I was just talking about the beard and long hair.
That too.
Elevates into left center. Sepkowski 1 away.
He's staying in the inner half.
Fly ball stroked into left center. Sepkowski on a deep run, stretches out, can't pull it in. Rattles off the wall. Hall running wide open through second. The relay will be bounced in, and Hall has a triple.
Just going to give you a fastball over the plate. You almost have to sit breaking ball.
Outside, Borden takes off, throw is bounced in, and it's dislodged out of the glove of Basler, and that allows Hall to take home.
Middle and does a good job of getting the chase.
Went right back to it and frames it on the outside corner to catch Reed looking. 2 outs. The Jackets' first run in the second.
And that's kind of a textbook, a textbook look at kind of what Peach.
Compton launches one. Left field. Carter hustling over toward the track. He looks up and it's gone. Compton out of the house. A 2-run shot with 2 outs. And the Jackets lead 5-1. Compton had his 7th home run on the season. Here's DeLeo. He skies this down the line. Izio from first turns his back into the triangle and down for a base hit. And DeLeo never breaks stride. Drives one. Right center field. Sepkowski coming on. Leans over and makes the grab to retire the side.
But a guy that you could easily see in a few years kind of developing. You lose Simpson and then you're shuffling.
All muscled up into left center, but Hall gets underneath it. This is first time up. He hammers it into right field, sinking on Reed, and he catches it on the in-between hop, tried to sell it. First base umpire Craig Barron was unmoved. At bat. Instead, it's a chopper to short. Fry is there. Plants and throws. The stretch on the other end by Jenkins. And the side retired, just a 2-out base hit.
Greater effect on Parada.
Gonzalez got jammed, some backspin on that pop fly towards the CSU dugout. Vizari reels it in, 1 away.
A little too far. He's getting out and around these pitches.
That is not out or around. That is deep. Parada, gone.
That's what he needs to do right there.
You teed it up beautifully for him. And Kevin Parada, with his first home run since March 13th, it snaps a 10-game drought, and the Jackets extend the lead to 6-1.
You're not going to get the exact same production that you would get out of the guys that are starting.
And a ball called on Woolridge. And so Giesler was not parked at first for long. Bounce to first, smothered by Izio, waits for Woolridge, who taps the bag for the out. Oh, and another ball called on Woolridge. Giesler was twitching off a third, and that may have thrown off Woolridge, his second balk of the inning, and this one drives in a run. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Borden. And a nice comeback by Woolridge to blow it by him, retire the side. Only needed 12 pitches to get through the fourth as he drives one deep into center. Hall in front of the 390 sign.
Right now, but you just can't let them chip away.
Hot shot to second, gobbled up by Borden. 2 away.
And started on the outside corner and ran it off.
And then drops a back footer. 3 pitches and he cuts down Sipkowski. Off speed, looped into left. Base hit for Reed. Did a nice job to stay back on that.
Same approach from the right side as he has with the
ball bounces off a Waldschmidt at the hot corner. And everybody's safe. One for the Norwalk, Connecticut native Jake DeLeo. Hits one high, deep, center field. How about this for a welcome back? Is there room? There is. It is pulled in over the wall. Sipkowski, what a catch. Atlanta PD, I'd like to report a robbery. Unbelievable catch. And even that draws a round of applause from McNeese Baseball Park.
And Sipkowski does everything right here. He gets back to the wall very quickly.
Unbelievable catch.
Very quickly, able to assess kind of, all right, am I going to have to climb the wall? Am I going to be able to jump?
The play, so they're at the corners, 1 away for Pry. Lines one up the middle, a base hit. Gets the job done, scores a run. And the Jackets stretch it to an 8-1 lead.
On the plate hitting-wise, but he has such a great eye.
Parada bounces it up the middle, and it squeezes through. 1 run in, a second run coming home. And tack on 2 more for the Jackets. Together. Here's the 2-1 to Giesler. Grounds 1-0. Waldschmidt taps the bag at third. Can he turn 2? He can. We saw some outstanding defense by the Buccaneers in a debate I'm sure they've had on these hallowed grounds. Slicing into right field, caught by Reed, 1 away.
Talk to anybody, you'd rather your season lull happen in the early part of the season than at the end. Imagine striking out a lot of guys.
It's a jam pop fly off the bat of Carter. Fry over from short, makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Another 2-2, and that is served into right field. Extra base hit, Reed chasing after it, has a long way to track it. Harris rounds third. He's going to come in standing up, and it's a 2-out RBI triple by Waldschmidt. Oh, and the ball gets away from Parada. He's headed home. Here's the throw and the tag, safe. So 2 runs come in. The triple and then the air makes it 10-3.
Allow another base runner in this inning, and
fly ball well struck but playable as Hall ranges over in front of Reed for the final out.
The plate.
Well, that was not in the middle. And Callan Hall will. Ball 4. Ground ball into left, base hit. Hall windmilled through third. Relay cut off, and the Jackets lead 11-3. Takes down and in, bases loaded. Middle, the 2-1 pitch to Rubenstein. He elevates it into right center field. Hardwick darts over, makes the catch, and now drops it. 1 run comes in. And did they say that ball was caught and it was just on the transfer that he dropped it? Evidently so. That's the call from the first base umpire, so it is out number 1. Fry with a bouncer, staying back on it is Aldrich, and he throws it away into right field. Just trying to maybe trigger 2. Instead, a run scores, and everybody's safe with the score 13-3. Gonzalez bangs it up the middle, a base hit, and that scores another. head-first slide into third by Fry as Gonzalez drives home another last at-bat of the night. And it is a towering fly ball by Parada. Does it have enough juice toward the wall, the leap, and it's gone. Second home run of the night for Kevin Parada. It drives in 3.
And this is what he looks like when he's at his best. He's driving fastballs to the opposite field like he did earlier for the home run, and then gets the hanging slider up and in. Because he's staying through the middle of the field, he's able to keep that fair, stay inside it, and drive it out of the park.
Ninth batter of the Georgia Tech sixth. Slow roller by Giesler. Aldrich fires over, and the side retired, but the Jackets strike for 7. And it remains the only loss they've suffered to the Buccaneers. Fly ball fading down the line. Brought in by Carter, and that's. And down goes Stewart on a swing and a miss as Crawford pumps the 0-2 and gets a pop up into short right. Hare makes the call, makes the catch, 2 outs.
Year, but if they can get that right and limit the walks, they're going to be in a good spot.
Rolled out to second. Anderson charges, fires, and retires Payne. And that'll do it. Final score tonight, Mercy Rule in 7 innings. Georgia Tech 17, Charleston Southern 3. And we're getting swept against North Carolina State this weekend. Danny